Alright, so yo, my man, why don't you let everybody know your name and where you're from?
Tri-state, from all over the world. Upstate, Jersey, City, Queens, Brooklyn, Bronx. I'm everywhere, and that's what kind of defines my name, and also defines my sound as a producer. I've done everything from rock to pop to hip hop, soul, R&B, play 5 instruments, I work with bands, so that's my generalization of myself.
Alright, Tri-State, man, why don't you let everybody here know, man, that Bangin tables, how did you get into music, period?
Wow, actually, my mom wanted to keep me off the streets, to be honest with you. I was a young kid and she just had me in some music programs, so after school, I didn't get in no fights and no trouble. And my mom was also in the studio. I used to sleep in the studio when I was a kid. And just kind of progressed that way, and here I am now, doing music. I mean, I never even imagined it this way until my stepdad came at me and was like, why don't you actually look at it as a career? And so I went forward with it.
Alright, so Tri-State, man, why don't you let everybody know, man, like, how did you start getting into your production?
Production? Well, you know, most producers start off as a rapper. So I was a rapper, I went by DJ Loco, and of course I was a whack rapper. And I realized I was making more beats for myself than making raps. So every time I made a beat, I'm like, oh man, I gotta write another rap. And then DJ Premier let me know, basically you get paid making beats. So slowly but surely I progressed and started my company in New York. I moved here specifically to do production. I started off really recording people because no one wanted to rock on my beats. You know, eventually people started liking my beats and we moved forward, and I am here today, basically.
Alright, can you let us know, man, who have you worked with so far in your career?
I'm still a budding producer, but a lot of the, I call them the next generation. I work with Chris Faust, he used to go by Print. We did a record that got 10,000 downloads in like a day, literally. But my claim to fame is this guy named Out of Sight. It's a white dude that sings and raps. And I was literally his first producer, and I worked with him for about 4.5 years. And we went from no one knowing either of us, and now he's signed to Asylum Records, and we're working on his first debut called From Here to Eternity. Other than that, I've been associated with what I call, like I said, the new generation of music. So the Mickey Faxes, the Theophilus London, who else? JB3, which is Jesse Boykins III. These are all cats that I've known and grown up with, and now we're all doing major things.
Alright, Tri-State, can you tell us some of your influences, man, in your music?
It's crazy. That's one of the things I never want to give away because I feel like people want to pigeonhole you as soon as you do it. But I would say the starters for me were DJ Premier. He's the one that taught me that basically there's someone else that makes beats. Back then I thought that artists made their own beats, which some do, but he literally only made beats. And then one of my favorite producers of all time is Dilla. But I have a lot of influences. I mean, I make beats from a car going by hitting a pothole. I mean, anything rhythmically and emotionally I can make music from. I've had artists come up to me and, you know, they didn't know how to convey their ideas. I'm like, write me a poem and I'll make music from it. Tell me colors and I can make music from it. So I'm a very emotionally inspired producer. So aside from the people that inspire me as producers in the game, I'm really inspired by emotion. And like I say, emotion is my muse.
Alright, so Tri-State, man, can you tell us what kind of equipment do you rock with?
I'm very minimalistic. I know the MPC is the hottest thing right now, but I have a digital drum kit. That's what I use for my live drums. Reasons and Pro Tools, that's it. I mean, I have a lot of instruments. I play everything myself, so that's what makes it sound so thick and full and rich. But just real instruments, that's really what I rock with. Not a lot of software, not a lot of hardware. Real instruments and just imagination, I would say.
Alright, Tri-State, in your opinion, man, who do you think are the top 5 producers in hip-hop?
I would say, I mean, all time now, we'll be here all day. But I would say right now, still, Dilla is one of my favorites. DJ Premier, Quincy Jones. People don't think about that. Quincy Jones started a lot of things. That record Ludacris did was a Quincy Jones sample. I forgot what it was called. But Quincy Jones, Kanye, oof. 5th. That's on the spot. You know, the first person that comes to mind, which is kind of weird, I've been talking about him a lot because people say, you know, I'm on the cusp just like him, but Boy Wonder, he's definitely a dope producer. Just came out of nowhere, but it sounds pretty hard. I would say right off the top of my head right now, those are my 5, I would say. Cool. What up, y'all? This is TriState, TriStateInventory.com, and you're chilling with Bangin Tables.